And welcome back to WTL, everybody. I'm your host, Andy Klassen, joined by
Gibran.
the parlay pounder.
You got it. We're back.
All righty, so we talked college football.
We did.
We talked a little hits and misses there.
Yep.
And now we got to talk NFL, and boy, do we got a slate starting bright and early. Another one of those London games,
Yeah.
8:30 a.m. Broncos are the underdogs to the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're always the short straw. They always get sent across the
Yep.
pond. But they're the 2.5 point favorite here today.
Yeah, Andy, like you said, Jaguars coming in 2.5 point favorite, 39.5 over under.
Ugh.
I just saw that Russell Wilson is expected to play.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Offensive explosion.
Yeah, offensive explosion. This is one of the least sexy
This is, I don't even
London
like this.
games I've ever
No.
seen, or just, games putting out.
Yeah.
The one thing that is kind of worth pointing out, like you said, Andy, the Jags are 4-4
Yeah.
in eight trips to London, whereas, the Broncos only sent over there once, 0-1.
Jacksonville has a little bit of a pulse to them, too.
Yeah, they do, Andy.
I don't know.
There's just isn't a good reason to back the Broncos until they show major improvement. Although their defense is quite respectable, the offense hasn't been that.
I don't know if there's anything more humbling than, we got our starter quarterback, this $250 million man, and the total is already at 39.5, and it's getting bet down.
Yeah, you spend that much money. The Broncos for years and years and years, we need the quarterback. We need the quarterback.
Yeah.
We need the quarterback. They finally spend the money. They are a league's worst, 14.3 points per game. Oh, man, and have been held less to 16 or fewer in all game but one, Andy.
I know the Broncos have been rough, but I'll tell you what, betting wise, Jacksonville's right there with them. They are 1-7 over the last 8 games against the spread. The under has hit 12 of the last 16 games. And let's be honest here, Jacksonville is 1-8 straight up in their last 9 games.
Yeah, no, Andy.
So this is boy, that's pretty rough little lineup to start your day with.
Exactly. Neither team is perfect, but I do like the Jaguars a bit more.
Okay.
After all, their offense actually has shown signs of life. Trevor Lawrence looks like he's getting a little bit more comfortable with defenses in the NFL, whereas the Broncos have been held to only 2 touchdowns over their last 14 quarters of football.
Yikes.
In other words, a 3-point spread shouldn't be too tough for the Jags to cover.
All right.
I got the Jags. I like the cover. Go Jags.
I will give a lean to Jacksonville. And ETN, by the way, is like the top-rated running back being picked up in fantasy football.
For
so
sure.
there are some signs of life.
You got it.
We mentioned there.
You got it.
All righty, let's move on over to the NFC West, where the 49ers are a 1.5-point favorite over the Los Angeles Rams. That is a 3:30 kickoff on Fox.
Yeah, Andy. This is just one of those typical division rivalry games.
Yeah.
The Rams at home, the 1.5-point dogs, they just really haven't been able to get the rhythm going, of the Super Bowl team of last year.
Yeah.
And then you got the over-under sitting there at 43 points, Andy. I really don't know where to go with this one.
I'll tell you where to go.
Yeah. San Francisco dominated this team in Week 4, winning 24-9. The 49ers have also added my favorite player of all time, Christian McCaffrey, since then, making their offense even more dangerous. LA hasn't lived up to the hype. I do believe I will be siding with the San Francisco 49ers to win this game.
Gibran, you ignorant schmuck.
Uh-oh.
The home dogs is my favorite bet here.
There you go.
The Rams offense has been kind of a mystery as to where did it go? Where did it go? It's coming back here. Like you said, a divisional rival here. They're at home. Something's got to change. They are not that bad. Matt Stafford hasn't just. It looks like he forgot how to pass the ball forward.
It does.
Anyone not named Cup, but that might be enough here. At home, and you're basically talking a pick 'em here.
It
1.5, and he'll probably get bet down from that. I don't really want to touch that over under because 43. I mean, you just don't know how these games are going to go.
That's right where it probably should be, and I can't tell you to go over under it either.
No.
They just don't know who's going to be able to score in this game. Like you said, Stafford can't get the ball in the end zone. San Francisco's had struggles with it too, and until they can prove that they can score with this new offense and these new pieces, that's the way it's going to be. So we're split on that one. Let's move on.
All righty, let's check out another high-profile game here on Sunday night. That's an NBC
Oh, yeah.
broadcast going to kick off at 7:20. That is the Packers taking on the Buffalo Bills, the hottest team, according to most, in the NFL, where they are 10.5-point favorite. There's a little bit of wiggle there. There's already some movement.
No, Andy, like you said, it's I've seen anywhere from 10.5 to 11.5. The over-under sitting at 47.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this game, as at the beginning of the year, this game was circled by everyone, Andy, saying this might be
this is going to be it.
This could be the Super Bowl matchup. However, Rodgers is playing his way right out of this conversation. He's averaging a career low 228 passing yards per game in the first 7 weeks. On the other side, Josh Allen is the Thanos, the gauntlet, the MVP race early on. Check every box. The fifth-year pro leads the NFL with 330 passing yards a game, 17 touchdowns. I just see him kind of overtaking this game with his athleticism, winning 28-17 Bills.
28-17. So you're saying they're going to get there?
I think they're going to get there.
That is so many points, 10.5 points in the NFL.
That is.
It's just so bizarre talking about a Packers team like this.
It is.
Like they're going to lose like that. But this is in Buffalo, okay?
Yes.
And everything that I've seen from Green Bay has been telling me that they're going downhill as well. I am a little worried about some injuries, especially in the secondary for Buffalo. However, I just don't think Green Bay has the weapons to exploit it.
No, I don't think so either, Andy. What I'm trying to say here is Green Bay is 1-5 against the spread in its last 6 away games. Buffalo is 6-0 straight up in its last 6 home games.
Yeah.
I would look a little bit at the under, Andy.
That's some good stuff there.
The 47.5. I really don't think that the Packers are going to be able to score a lot on this Bills defense. Right. And the Bills will, get their 30 or 28, like I said, but I really don't see them pushing any further than that. So I really like the under and the Bills straight up.
I mean, that is music to my ears right there. You're finally going with an under bet, a smart bet, when there's like 85% of the money's being poured in on the over.
Yeah.
I know it's fun to bet that over, especially with an offense like Buffalo has.
For sure.
But don't forget about how bad Green Bay has been this season. That might be a safer bet, betting the under, than actually messing around with that 10.5 point spread.
No, I agree. People are looking at the two quarterbacks and saying, well, how can this not get 47.5? Mm-hmm. Packers are terrible. Bills are just going to get up. It's just what it's going to be. Under 47.5, Bills to win.
And just 4-1 and 1 against the spread is Buffalo this season. So I like that too. I like Buffalo here. I'm giving them a heavy lean.
Let's go.
All righty, let's move on to Monday night for another AFC divisional matchup. That is the Bengals taking on the Browns. I feel like Cincinnati has found something here. They have found a rhythm. They are 3.5-point favorites.
They've been riders the last few weeks, Andy, hitting everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you said, though, this is an
Joey
B in-state rivalry game. Browns, the 3.5-point dogs at home, 47-point over-under, Andy. The odds makers and ESPN, power rankings, both, siding with the Bengals on this one. I have to agree. Cincinnati has won 4 of its last 5 games with Joey B playing his best football of his career so far, while Cleveland has lost 4 in a row. The Bengals are clearly the better team right now, so let's not overthink this one.
But it is at home.
It is at home.
It is in Cleveland. And I don't know if some of these models have really caught up to how good Cincinnati's been playing these last couple of games.
No, I don't think so.
I'm looking at a score predictor here that has Cleveland predicting to score 25.8 points.
Yeah.
And Cincinnati at 20.6. I mean, so you're looking at a 5-point difference there, saying Cleveland should win by 5.
Yeah, and I don't think they're going to blow them out of the water per se, Andy, but I believe that this spread should be a little bit more. I believe this game's going to be about 28-17 Bengals. They're going to cover the 3.5. They're going to win for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm not touching that over-under because I just don't think it's going to be that many points of separation between the Bengals and the Browns.
Well, and I really like to look at the last 5 games and what's going on, what's relevant, what's been
trending.
Yeah, what's trending. Now, Cincinnati might be 4-3 on the season.
Yep.
But they are 5-0 against the spread their last 5 games.
You got
I love that. And these are 2 teams that know each other so what? That means Joey B knows this defense. So that's kind of where I'm sitting with that.
Yeah.
All righty, Mr. Parlay Pounder. do you got an NFL parlay for the people?
Yes, I do. I got a Sunday parlay going. No underdogs. You're killing me with the underdogs. So I got all guys that are supposed to win.
Don't let me.
Yeah. Nope. I got the Jaguars starting out in that 8:30 a.m. slot, minus 145 money line bet. Okay. I got the Miami Dolphins to win against Detroit on the road, minus 180 bet, and then I'm bringing it home with the Cincinnati Bengals. Money line 190, minus 190 bet, putting $25 to win 75.
I like that. You got three teams that are trending, like we just said, in the right direction. I like what I've seen from Miami.
Against teams that are really struggling.
Trending the other way.
Yes.
Even though you do have that one road game in there, I'm not afraid of that. And it's only a three-teamer.
It's only a three-teamer.
We're not stretching this out to 5, 6. This is 3.
I did my risky play with the Huskers on last parlay. This one should hit easily.
All righty, you heard the horn right there. You also heard the parlay play from Jabron, the parlay pounder. So that will do it for us this week. Be sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Receive weekly free picks, hilarious short videos, and feature-length episodes, especially on YouTube. For Jabron, the parlay pounder, I'm Andy Klassen. Thanks, folks, for listening. This has been WTL.